Yes, lads and ladies, welcome back to Lily White Lane. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're all doing okay, and today I'm going to be bringing you your match preview for the Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle game that does take place this Sunday with a 2:15 kickoff. But before we get into the video, make sure if you're new here to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. On the content side of things, you can expect to see all kinds of Tottenham Hotspur content, whether it be match previews, match reviews, player ratings, predicted lineups, Tottenham updates, transfer updates, debriefs and day after shows after every single Tottenham Hotspur game, the whole shebang. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, Tottenham Hotspur versus Newcastle this Sunday. Huge game. Massive game for Tottenham Hotspur. Massive game for Newcastle United. Obviously, Tottenham Hotspur still believe they can get top four. Jose Mourinho and this group of players still believe Tottenham Hotspur can get top four. It is our main priority for the rest of the season. And it's an even bigger game for Newcastle, if you ask me. Obviously, a team that's looking very likely to go down this season, a team that could go down, a team that could get relegated down to the Championship. And as I say, getting something out of this game is so important, because you look at their run of fixtures, as I say, and none of their next few games are easy at all, as I say. A lot of them are relegation scraps, as I say. On the last day of the season, they have to face off against Fulham, who are currently 17th in the league. So I honestly do believe Newcastle have a high chance of going down this season, have a high chance of getting relegated. So this game's absolutely crucial for them. They need to get something out of this game. If they get a point, they'll be very pleased. If they get 3 points, it'll be an absolute miracle. But in my opinion, as I say, it's a big game, and it's a game that Tottenham Hotspur do need to win. Obviously, you know, before the international break, we were losing. 3-0 to Dynamo Zagreb. You know, a lot of Spurs fans seem to forget that. It hasn't gone out of my head at all. I can't be fully positive after I saw that, as I say. And losing 3-0 to Dynamo Zagreb, being knocked out of the Europa League, you know, losing 2-1 in the North London derby, 2 disgraceful performances in a row. But then we go to Villa Park and we pick up all 3 points in a defensive dominance game as we take on Aston Villa. As I say, we defend so well in that game. We sit back well, as I say. We take our chances. 2-0. We beat Aston Villa. And, you know, bear in mind, this is not the Aston Villa from last season. This is a very talented Aston Villa side who are looking to get European football. We beat them 2-0, easy as anything. So, in my opinion, Newcastle could honestly be a piece of cake. I do believe we will win this game, and I do believe we will continue this little run of form. Hopefully we can pick up a good run of form. As I say, you know, Arsenal taking on Liverpool, that game's going to be very interesting. And for the first time ever, I honestly do kind of want Arsenal to win. I know that sounds crazy, but if Arsenal win that game, it gives us a massive advantage, a massive chance of getting top four. As I say, that game takes place tomorrow night, obviously our game on Sunday. So, you know, big game for both Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur, and a big game for Jose Mourinho, as I say, because I know a lot of fans haven't forgotten about that Zagreb 3-0. A lot of fans haven't forgot about that West Ham 2-1, the Arsenal 2-1, the Brighton 1-0. You know, let's be 100% honest, this season our form has been so on and off. We started off the season fantastically, as I say. We lost 1-0 to Everton, but after that we were phenomenal all the way up until December, where we flopped a little bit. We were on and off. Then from January, in my opinion, to early March, we were awful. We were absolutely awful. Even mid-March, as I say, to late March, we were absolutely woeful. And now, just about now, we're starting to pick up a little more form. So in my opinion, you know, this game is very important for our confidence, for our form, as I say, and getting top four. And if we can't get top four, getting European football. It's such a crucial game. Such a huge game, as I say. When it comes to the predicted lineup, we'll start things off. In goal for me has to be Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris, no way Joe Hart starts in this game. Hugo, he is a top tier goalkeeper. Although he's been making a lot of mistakes recently, he's a top tier goalkeeper, I'd say. And whether he goes in the summer or not, he needs to start in this game. So Hugo in goal for me, right? That takes us on to the right back position. Now, I thought about this one, right? Because in my opinion, Doherty shouldn't start. Doherty shouldn't start in that right back position. It was between Aurier and Tanganga. And out of the two, I've chosen Japhet Tanganga. I believe Tanganga is the better player. I believe he is a centre-half. But I know that Jose Mourinho prefers him playing in that right-back position, as I say, so he can press high and also sit back defensively so our team can press high. So, you know, Tanganga for me at right back. I don't see him starting Doherty. If he did start Doherty, I would not see the point in it. I don't see him starting Aurier. Tanganga at right back for me. That takes us on to our centre-back partnership. For me, there's only 2 players that can go in here. Toby Alderweireld and Davinson Sanchez. Now, Joe Rodon had a decent performance against Villa. But as I say, you know, Davinson Sanchez looks so much better when he's next to Toby Alderweireld. It's like Ledley King and Michael Dawson. So in my opinion, Toby and Sanchez as our centre-back partnership. Sanchez, he's been one of our best players recently. He really has been one of our best players recently. One of the only players who hasn't made a lot of mistakes. So he gets in there without a doubt for me. And as I say, you know, Toby Alderweireld, we need that type of command in the centre half. As I say, we've had 2 weeks rest, you know, so I don't believe in none of this resting players and all of that rubbish. We've had 2 weeks rest due to an international break. And yes, these players have been playing on international duty, but they haven't been given it 100% because it is international duty. Although it's World Cup qualifiers, it's international duty. So, you know, I'm not having any of that rubbish. So in my opinion, as I say, in that right back position, Tanganga, Toby and Sanchez are our 2 centre halves. As of left back, without a doubt, Sergio Reguilon. Need I say more? Ben Davies, not in this type of game. Newcastle are the type of team who, as I say, they're really going to go for a smash and grab. They're going to try and get a goal. If not, just sit back and pray for the 0-0. As I say, that's the type of game they're going to play. And hopefully it doesn't work on us. So in my opinion, we need a left back who can press high. We need an attacking left back who's so direct down that left flank. As I say, who can whip in crosses left, right and centre. And hopefully one of them crosses lands on the head of Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, Lucas Moura, any of the people up top. So as I say, Reguilon in that left back position for me. That takes us on to the midfield 3, as I say. And for me, when it comes to the midfield 3, you have to go with Højbjerg and Ndombele and Moura. Højbjerg and Ndombele, they've proved it time after time in that double pivot. They've been absolutely fantastic. Tanguy obviously had that massive skill show against Aston Villa that's all over the reels on Instagram. That was really good. Tanguy, he's a fantastic player, and you need that type of skills in these types of games, as I say, you know, especially against the sides who are in a relegation scrap. So Tanguy starts in there. Obviously, you know, Højbjerg, an absolute midfield rock, a defensive rock. Fantastic. You know, you really need to know your football to see what he does so well. As I say, he tracks back brilliantly. Lets no one get past him, as I say. Gandalf FC, he's a fantastic player. You guys know how much I rate Højbjerg. He's one of my favourite players at Tottenham Hotspur. So he goes in there. And as of the attacking midfielder role, there's only really one man, Lucas Moura. He performs time after time after time again. In that Arsenal game where no real player performed, he did step up a little bit. In that West Ham game, he scored the goal. He's been scoring left, right and centre, as I say. In that Crystal Palace game, he was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The unsung hero because he doesn't score many goals. He's an incredible player. He starts in there for me, as I say. And we need that high pressing because you've seen in many Newcastle games this season, when they get pressed, they tend to give away the ball because they're not used to that. They just expect to sit back, as I say. So we need someone who's going to put constant pressure onto that Newcastle back line. And Lucas Moura is the man for me. And up top, Kane and Son. No need to state the obvious. They both start in this lineup for me. Son on the left wing, Kane up top, as I say. As of the right wing, it's going to be very tough. Now, do we play Vinicius? Do we play Gareth Bale? Do we play Steven Bergwijn? Do we play even Eric Lamela? I honestly don't know about this one, but in my opinion, we start Gareth Bale. I still think Gareth Bale deserves a start in this game, although he made those controversial comments which have gotten a lot of heat. Some people agree with him, some people don't, as I say, after those controversial comments in his Wales press conference. You know, I still believe he is a fantastic player, and if he's only going to be here for a few more months, get the most you possibly can out of him. I could make an argument for Steven Bergwijn because of his defensive work, but you don't need that in a game against the relegation side, as I say, a side that could go down this season, in my opinion. You know, Vinicius definitely up there, but will he suit that right wing role, and is he the type of player in this game, in my opinion? No. Eric Lamela, I say, I have a funny feeling he'll lose his temper again. He'll be a little bit shaky, as I say, because you don't want to get another red card. He doesn't start in this game, as I say. Bale on the right wing. Nevertheless, this has been the video, guys. Thank you for watching. And as always, come on, you Lily Whites.